Money follows assets. And we have different assets at different stages of our lives. If you don't identify what assets you have, then it becomes much harder for you to invest. Let's look at our 20s. In our 20s, the assets that we have are plenty of time plus energy. This is what you need. This is what you have. This is what nature, this is what God has given you for you to use as investment. What do you need to invest that in? You need to invest that in acquisition of knowledge. Then we come into our 30s and 40s. You leverage knowledge. You have less time here. You have less energy possibly, but now you have an abundance of knowledge that you use to offset or improve your life. And then we have our 50s, 60s, and beyond, where all of a sudden your time is limited, your energy is low, and the main asset you have here, you've used this, is money. So your biggest asset at this age is money. Now, wealth is all about leverage. If you don't understand what leverage you have, then chances are you'll always try to invest what you don't have. If you are in your 20s now, the key thing that you have to focus, ask yourself, what are you using your time for? There's two ways you can use your time. You can use your time for entertainment, or you can use your time for education. But if you look at majority of our youth nowadays, unfortunately, 85% of their time is spent in entertainment. How do you know what you're using your time for? Pull out your phone, see where you use most of your time with. Pull out your bank accounts and see where you're spending most of your money. Are you spending most of your money on education activities? Are you spending most of your money on entertainment activities? Where you spend your money and how you invest your time and energy will determine how much knowledge you have or acquire, which is going to be your lever that you use to pull to improve your life in your 30s or 40s when it comes to this being as an investment tool. Knowledge. What does the word knowledge mean? Now, if you look at the word knowledge, we can find a couple of words here. The first one here you see here is the word know. Know is the root word for word knowledge. The second one we see here is now. The third word we see here is age. So knowledge simply means that you need to know. When you know, now it gives you an edge over everybody else. The knowledge that you have, if we have to define knowledge, it is a remnant of what you know. Because if you know, then automatically you'll use it to change your life. For you to have knowledge, the prerequisite for having knowledge here is continuous learning. You continuously have to keep on learning. And based on what is left is what you use to change your life. Automatically changes you here when you get into your 50s, 60s, your leverage here becomes money. Now, because your time in this age is limited, you know very well, this is a time when you can see your end. And seeing your end determines how you live your life now based on how much money you've made. Then you can leverage the time of others, which is people, of the young people, and you can leverage energy. Now, your energy in your 50s and 60s is entirely dependent on how much time you've taken to take care of your body. As we get older, our mind gets sharper, but our bodies get weaker if you don't look after it. So if you want to maximize your mental capacity, if you want to maximize your mental output, then it depends how you treated your body in your 20s and 30s. You'll pay for it in your 50s or 60s. There's no free lunch. And what most people are doing, unfortunately, because they say they're too busy, in their 20s, most people don't take care of themselves. They eat junk, they sleep less, they party all night, and they forget they're going to pay for that here in their 30s and 40s. And when they get into their 30s and 40s, because they have families, they have to provide, they realize that they don't have enough time to undo all the damage they did into their 20s. And then it comes home to roost. Right here in the end, 50s, 60s, you've got all this knowledge, you've got all this expanded vision. You know what you need to do, but unfortunately, you're constantly tired. You don't have time because you never took physical care of yourself. So 50s, 60s, exercise becomes one of those things that becomes non-negotiable. But if you want your body to serve you going forward, unfortunately, the best time to start is right now, between yesterday and today. But if you're a late starter, somebody that didn't make enough time to take care of themselves, then you have to start now. You have to build muscle, because muscle is a poor man's plastic surgery. The first thing that you will notice when it comes to poor people and old people is their movement. Muscle is movement. Muscle is metabolism. Muscle is energy. People that don't have enough muscle, and you can't get enough muscle without physical stress, without putting that body through the paces, minimum 3 times a week. If you can't do a push-up, if you can't squat without your knees buckling, if you can't do a pull-up, then there is a very high possibility. If you can't do a 1-minute plank, it means you're in trouble. So you have to invest in your training now. But this video is for those people that if you are in your 20s, invest in your training. If you are in your 30s, carve up a time. We have 24 hours a day. So if you're taking only 1 hour out of 24, it means it's only 4% of your day, so that you can give yourself, so that you can increase capacity and go out after your dreams. Building is for young people. Building needs time, and building needs energy. So this is purely for that purpose. Exercise is important, studying is important, sleeping is important, eating right is important, because those are that's the insurance policy that you have for your goals. Share with me which part of this do you resonate with. Forward it to somebody out there that you know needs it, and hope to see you soon. God bless and take care.